Hi everyone, it's Jessica from SteepleMate, and today I will walk you through setting up your vacation Bible school event using SteepleMate. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is log into SteepleMate, and from the left navigation menu, select Manage and then Special Events. We will click the New button to create our new event. We'll name our new event and choose our event date, and then we'll click Save. And now that our event is created, we can move on into the setup process. And each blue ribbon on this page represents a setup step, whether it's the portal, registration, or supplies. Let's show you the portal first. Now, your portal is the public-facing page for your event. To customize it, you can set up a unique URL shortcut for the event page. You can choose the access level for visibility, set the event start and end dates, and then we can customize our landing page. We can choose a template, add a header title and event details, and upload images and change the text to make the page engaging. At any time, we can preview our landing page just to see how it looks before publishing. And once you're done, we'll move on to registration and supplies setup. Using the breadcrumbs at the top of the page, we can navigate quickly back to the page where we can manage all of our special events. And the next thing we're going to dig into is setting up registration and attendee groups. Now, in the special event settings page, you'll locate the registration tab, and we're going to create a registration group so that we can track all of the attendees for check-in and attendance. Essentially, as soon as someone registers for this event, they will get thrown into a group that you'll create for the registrants and attendees. So head on over to the Manage Groups page and create a group just for registration and attendance. Now, a few important group visibility settings that you should check. Make sure that this group is visible for check-in if you're planning to check in children. And then you'll want to make sure it's visible for attendance tracking if you plan on just taking attendance rather than using the check-in method. And then you'll also want to make sure that this is visible for event and service scheduling and visible for mass emailing and texting if you plan to communicate with your registrants before, during, or after the event. Now, once your groups are created, we'll return back to the special event registration settings, and we will assign our group that we created, which in this case is the VBS 2025 group, as the registration group. And let's talk registration forms. So we can choose a registration form, or we can create a new one with custom fields for collecting the information that we need. This could be anything from e-signatures, medical waivers, and even emergency contact details or shirt sizes. And we can also tackle options and products for the registration. Options is what the person is going to see when they click register on the landing page or the portal. It's that information opening text, the last thing that they're going to see before they start registering. And then the thank you or completion text is going to be what they see after they complete the registration form. You can design your text right here, or you can also add HTML and save. Next, let's look at products. During registration, you have the option to collect payment for other items that the person can purchase. Things like tickets or registration fees, t-shirts that you might want to sell, books that you might want to sell along with the registration. You'll add them here. Now, let's say you are using OfferingMate or SteepleMate's online giving services, then that person will be able to make that transaction right then and there. If you are not using OfferingMate, then the person will not be able to complete the transaction. However, you will still be able to manage fulfillments. All right, one last setup piece is supplies. Now, this is also totally optional, but in the supply section, you can request donations and volunteer signups attributed to this special event in your system. Some common things that you might request: snacks and drink donations, maybe some volunteers for setup and cleanup, or classroom assistants and check in helpers. So you can add all of these here, and as soon as someone is either registering or even just viewing the event, maybe someone is logged into the system as a church member or a guest, and they have the ability to request to volunteer or donate. And finally, we can share our special event page. Once everything is set up and you are confident, you can head back to the portal page, grab your shortcut link, start sharing it on social media, email, text messages, church announcements, and as those registrations come in, attendees will automatically be added to that VBS 2025 group for easy tracking and communication. And that's it. You have your VBS 2025 event fully set up in SteepleMate. If you have any questions, please let us know. Don't forget to check out the additional resources that are related to this help tutorial below. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.